Hello, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding it. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this will be for the week of July 22nd through the 28th, 2024. First card out for you is Indecision in Reverse. So this is actually showing you making a pretty big decision for yourself and moving things forward is what I'm seeing. So you're no longer at a crossroads. You're moving things forward again. Action in reverse. Very interesting. You may be feeling frustrated, and this may be what triggers this big decision being made, because you may be frustrated due to the lack of forward momentum, like the fact that something just isn't unfolding for you in the way that you want it to. You're not getting the results that you want. Like if you're applying for jobs, for example, you're not hearing back. It's getting very frustrating, very disheartening, and that leads you to make a pretty big, bold move to just shake things up and change things up and get a different result. And then we have contract coming out in reverse. Yeah, you're just wanting this arrangement. You're just wanting things to be secure, to feel good, you know? You're wanting to get an acceptance or to finalize some things. And on the other hand, for some of you, this could be a friend or relationship breaking things off, like breaking a sort of arrangement, work agreement, or something of that nature. You know, it's like, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. I don't think this is working anymore. So some of you may be having that happen as well. One of those things, like waiting to hear back, waiting to sign an agreement, a contract, or some sort of agreement, waiting to commit to someone or something. And then on the other hand, this could be some sort of agreement or commitment or even like friendship separating. You know, it's like, no, I'm breaking off what we are. So either one, apply it where it resonates. And it could take you by surprise as well. But yeah, there's some sudden changes that I'm sort of intuitively picking up on here. First card out for you is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And this is your card, but I don't know why I'm getting this vibe that there could be a feminine person who is not very happy, or you may be perceiving them to not be happy. Or how do I put this? You might not be happy with yourself, okay? You might not be happy with where you're at in life. And I would say be very, very careful of allowing that unhappiness to allow you to self-sabotage good things with people or good agreements. Because just because you might feel unworthy doesn't mean that other people are viewing you as unworthy. And sometimes when that happens is you start acting out in unworthy ways, pushing people away before they can push you away. You know, I would be very careful of doing anything like that. Like, don't self-sabotage any opportunities or love that comes your way just because you don't think you're worthy or deserving. Like, no, give everything, your integrity, your effort. Even if you feel like it is too good to be true, even if you feel like you don't deserve someone or something, give it your all. Don't push it away, is what I want to say. This is a week where I would highly recommend developing a sense of deep self-worth and understand that even though you haven't met a lot of your goals yet, you are still somebody who has grown exceptionally throughout the years, and you have so much value to offer the world, and people like being around you. You know, get it out of your head that you need to make a certain amount of money or have a certain amount of goals acquired by a certain age. Like, you don't. You really don't. We have the Seven of Wands upright, not giving up, never giving up, not backing down. I don't know why those words just poured through me, really. That's what it felt like. I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to keep doing what's right. We have the Two of Wands, dreaming. And yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm seeing a sudden decision that sort of opens up a new set of potential, like, new beginnings. Like, it's a doorway that you open up that leads you to a hallway with other opportunities that can open up to you. Does that make sense? Like, for example, let's just say you're trying to apply for a job and you're having a hard time finding a job in the field that you are wanting to get a job in. And you may make the decision, you know what, I'll also be open to these other types of jobs or this other path as well. And so you start applying to jobs in a different field, and you're like, you know, I could do this as well. I have the skill set, so why not? Let's just put it out there and see if it works. I'm seeing something like that, where it's like, let me just give this a shot. Or if you're interested in love, this could be, maybe you're dating and you're not having much success, and then you're like, I wouldn't normally go for a person like this, fill in the blank, but let's give it a shot. Let's do something different because it might be very blessed. We have the Queen of Wands coming out right underneath that Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I am very curious if there are feminine energy people around you at this time who might not be, they're either not happy with you or they're fighting with someone else in your life. Like you could have two friends who are quarreling, or you may feel like someone you work with doesn't like you, or something of that nature. Whether it's directed to you, it's unclear. It'll look different for all of you. But I am seeing two people not getting along, and these are two people who are seemingly in a very strong position in life. Yeah, but they are sort of letting their pettiness get the better of them, or they're sort of like over something. They're over it, They're over being diplomatic and graceful, and now they're really just going to let their hair down and bare their teeth, Really interesting message. I don't know where that applies in your life. Okay, I just got the message for like one person here. This isn't even talking about humans. This could be like two cats that you have, for example, who are having a hard time getting along. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't even have to be humans. Or maybe your dog hates your new roommate. It could be something like that as well. Like, don't just keep it so strict to humans. We have the High Priestess coming out in reverse, and this does show keeping some feelings to yourself, not acting on certain feelings, and also not fully trusting your gut, trusting your intuition when it tells you things. Yeah. So if you're getting vibes that someone may be displeased with you, or you just feel like something isn't right for you or it's not working, and even if you get intuitive nudges like, oh, I should do this, I should do that, you have to take action on those things. Listen to your intuition, essentially, is what this is saying, because that's your power. And then we have the Moon upright. Yeah. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel a little bit of like restlessness mixed with hopelessness here, because I feel so heavily that so many Virgo energy people at this time, and you're not alone, like there are so many Virgo people who are going through this, are just really wanting a good, solid opportunity to come in. Something very stable, whether that is stable health, a stable job, stable love, whatever. I'm seeing this overall craving of this stability, this opportunity from Virgo, and you guys are working so hard at it, and it may feel at times like you're not getting anywhere, but I feel like, well, first off, it's important to listen to your intuition, but also I almost feel like this sort of impatience is causing you to have like a snap moment where you're like going out of your comfort zone and trying something really, really new. And you wouldn't have done that if you didn't have these quote unquote failures or sense of impatience building up within you. So it's almost like this period of not seeing the results that you wanted is leading you in a blessed direction that you wouldn't necessarily would have chosen for yourself if you were in different circumstances. But it opens your eyes a bit and introduces you to a new possibility. And this could be a new career, this could be a new type of relationship, this could be a new place to live, etc. Like the frustration that you're going through, it's actually leading you to a really good place. I hope you can see that. And all you gotta do is keep trusting your intuition, keep acting on your thoughts, your ideas that are in your mind that keep repeating, and keep building up towards that dream, that future that you want, okay? Beautiful reading, okay? Hang in there. Definitely hang in there. And you have a lot of feminine cards in reverse. So I feel like this is saying, it's time to take more action. But when you don't have enough energy left at the end of the day to take action, fall into your divine feminine energy. Just really allow yourself to rest, and don't bully yourself into trying to be more productive than you have the energy for. In those moments, say, you know what, I worked and now it's time for rest. Embrace both of those states very fully, because when you're just trying to work nonstop and pressure yourself because you haven't achieved what you wanted, you're not going to get effective work time or effective rest time. And vice versa, if you're just staying stuck and stagnant, you're not going to get effective work time or really effective rest time, because then you're going to constantly feel lazy or feel like, oh, I gotta push myself, whatever, Work hard, play hard is essentially the message here. So thank you guys for joining me. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.